Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video. I am Rob, and this is the second time that I'm going to try and do this voiceover. I just done this whole voiceover in one take and it was perfect. And then somehow I managed to delete the file. Anyway, I shall start again. Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video. I am Rob, and today I'm going to attempt to take this Toyota MR2, which used to be a pace car, from shabby to shiny. This one, of course, being built in the early to mid 80s. You know, I'm an early 80s baby, so this one I remember growing up playing with, and although kind of coming into my teens and early 20s, I didn't really appreciate the style and design of this car. I certainly do now. So I want to kind of make this to the car that I imagined when I was younger, and with 2,000 likes, it could be yours. So we'll start by drilling down the centre of the posts. There are two on this car. Remove both flanges and tap both holes. Please do remember to lubricate the end of your piece. You do not want to snap it. And here is the little car in question. Of course, it's like a mini Ferrari, right? It's mid-engined, rear-wheel drive. It reads simply underneath Matchbox MR2 from 1986. I'll remove these wheels. They'll be going into the parts bin. And I like the style of this car, and similar, where the kind of whole bottom half of the car comes away. It means that I can do one of my favourite things, designs from that era, is have the black on the bottom side with colour just on the top. I think it looks really cool, especially during the 80s, where the Japanese cars... couple of pubes there I need to remove, unfortunately, but that is a hazard of the job. And thankfully the windscreen here, there's no deep gouges, there's no scratches, no cracks, maybe just a tiny little one on the side there, but we can buff that out. Unsure what the remainder of that stuff was, but we'll just gently swipe it onto the carpet. But yeah, into the foot-long hot dog jar, covered in boiling water, and in comes a tablespoon of caustic soda. We'll give it a little gentle swishy swish before leaving it in the filter system here. Try not to breathe in those harmful gases, and then probably 15 minutes later, probably 92% of the paint has gone, which is not bad. Of course, we have all seen better, but it's certainly enough paint removed for us to work with today. And I shall be using Ella's tool, and plugging it in will help. But I should turn it off before plugging it in, and give you a little sample here of the bonnet section. Is it? I don't know, this is a mid-engine car, so is this a bonnet now? Your answers down below, and you guys can fight it out. But yeah, we've polished up the whole casting now. We use the black undercoat. And making sure we hit up all angles. Looking good, looking smooth, looking sharp. That'll dry in a lovely satin and smooth finish. And I'm just going to move it to one side. I've got these little magnets that are on the bottom of my air filter system thing. And the last thing I want to do is try to hover over it and paint the underside piece here, and then just happen to knock it off, because, you know, that is just going to end in tears. There we are. It's already a good indication of what colour that is going to be going forward. And we're going to use the Viejo Premium Airbrush range metallic red and metallic black. I think because the weather has started to get a little bit warmer. I've only been using this paint in the colder climates, and it's started to kind of get a little bit warmer, and I wonder whether, due to the temperature in my room that I paint, that it's having an effect on this particular paint. Now, you would think the warmer weather, the paint would be thinner, it would flow much better, right? But I'm finding that this is flowing, it's almost like the paint is thickening up. Now, this paint is airbrush friendly, you pour it straight in, it's perfect, it's fine. But I'm finding that, I don't know, perhaps I need to add a little bit of water, add a little bit of thinner. Yeah, as you can see, the red, it seems to be more silvery pinkish colour. Certainly takes a few coats for it to start to come through. But whilst that is drying, we'll clean up these plastic parts. And that's the base there and the interior. Both of these will be getting a paint shortly. And yeah, you got the window section there, come out pretty good. But I'll be giving out a buff as well shortly. So onto the matte black pound shot spray paint, just for the base and for the interior. And this is a delight, this stuff, it really does cover wonderful. Proving sometimes that, you know, not always the most expensive thing does the job. But yeah, that will dry in a lovely satin finish. And I'm going to use the same on the interior. Now, the interior is, of course, already black. It doesn't really need it. But whilst we've got the paint out, why not give it a little freshen up? And whilst those are to one side drying, we'll be using this plastic polish now. And using Ella's tool again. Plenty of power with Ella's tool, and we'll make easy job of polishing up this windshield today. And there's the first little pass. I'll make a few passes just to get it real shiny. But it is now later in the day. We've got the interior here. It just looks brand new, doesn't look painted, just looks like the day it was made. Same again with the interior or base there. And of course a little preview of those gold wheels. Lovely shiny paint all around. But I'm going to put it all back together, add a few little extra details, and as a little reminder of what she looked like. So this is the result. So obviously the first and the major thing is seeing the red over black and then the gold there. I think the red with the gold, the black or the, I don't know, is it black or is it very dark grey? Kind of, I think with the gold works very well. Reminds me very much of the Japanese cars, the split colour during the 80s. Around back, you can actually see the difference there between the red, you know, a real solid Rosso red compared to this colour, and then chrome and that MR2 badge. But yeah, coming around the side here, I think just that little bit of a flash of colour needed from those wheels. And then just coming around the front, tiny little bit of white in those side lights. But guys, do remember with 2,000 likes, this one, it could be yours. So I just want to take this opportunity now to thank my amazing patrons. Thanks a lot. Very much again, guys. I truly appreciate it. And thanks everybody else for watching. Hopefully you are keeping safe, your friends, your family. It's a difficult time that we're going through, but we'll get through it together. And I'll speak to you all soon.